Oh, hello.
Blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I am eating.
Me too. Hooray. So it looks like we're gonna be down 2 players.
We haven't managed before.
It's true.
Why is Jim still around? Is he like carrying the goo of Jim in a packet?
Someone's carrying Jim's bones. I might be emotionally invested in Jim.
Oh.
So let's see, what happened last week?
We all died. No, that's not true.
I believe what happened is you guys were still in the demonic construct, and you got to the lowest level of the Forge of Fury, where you found a dragon.
Well, yes, that wasn't last week, but that did happen.
That wasn't last week?
No, that was the week before. Last week we just pretty much talked about stuff. Selbus told us about her thing with the village and the mayor, and we agreed to go somewhere. Oh yes, we left the town because the thingamabob exploded, meaning that volcano erupted, and now we're in a weird place somewhere, which is Tribor, not a weird place. No one wanted to hang out with us.
Yeah, you led a group of refugees from New Oakhurst, and along the way, a lot of the people split off to go their separate ways. You and the main host of people, including the 2 wizards, Hopper Harple and Elminster, were joining you. I believe they informed you that in order to destroy Papa Tomo-chan, you needed to find his temple, which was along a specific set of ley lines, and that the only
This
people
is
that
true.
the only people that were really knowledgeable about those ley lines were a group of druids located deep in southern Schult.
Yes.
However, that's when the volcano exploded, causing the exodus, and you guys are now in Tribor, where there seems to be a lot of people coming from the north.
Because of the volcano. No one wants to stay with the volcano. Understandably. I guess that there's not much room in the local taverns and inns and shops.
No, it seems like all the inns are fully booked. There are a lot of people just kind of sleeping on the street.
Well, you know what that means. Wizards, get us a place to sleep.
Yes,
Now,
Minster will say an incantation, and a magical door will appear in the side of a wall where it wasn't.
Ooh, fancy.
He burps and then walks inside.
I'll follow.
Yes, upon entry, you are greeted with the sight of a grand mansion. You're in a large foyer. There are two gigantic staircases in front of you that go to the second floor. A ghostly servant comes up to Elminster and is like, "Can I take your coat, master?" He's like, "I'm not wearing a coat, idiot." "Very well, master."
That's very effective. So, Hopper,
Yes, former Agent Jasper.
you can just call me Jasper.
I really don't want to.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna start calling you Lobster. So,
That makes no sense.
well, you annoy me, I annoy you. So, Lobster, do you still want us to go to the um child?
Well, I mean, nothing good's gonna come of us just ignoring Tamo-chan.
This is true. So, do you have suggestions? Just go south from here, get to Waterdeep, get a boat, and go there?
Yes.
Great, we'll leave tomorrow.
I thought Thurman wanted to go to Silverwood because I don't think we're safe where we are. The volcano, and what about all those people that are coming from the north? Should we teleport them to Silverwood? Is that possible?
I don't think we can save them all. This is a massive disaster, and well, frankly, the three of us aren't very awesome. Elminster could probably get a lot of people to safety if he cared enough. But I feel like he doesn't.
Maybe we can force the wizards to help us out and save those people.
But where would you put them?
I'll ask Pinky to intimidate them.
He should work out.
Roll that intimidation.
Oh,
Not very good.
dear. That's literally like
Yeah.
Meow.
meow.
Elminster just goes up to Pinky and gives him, like, the ear scritch. Pinky's back leg starts thumping up and down. Well, we're not bad people. Seems like this might be the best place to coordinate refugee efforts.
Is your neighbor's fire alarm thing still beeping?
Yeah, can you hear it?
Yes! I
Wow.
was wondering what the heck that was, but then I remembered.
All day, all night, every minute.
That's nice. That's nice. Well, I don't know what we can do for the people who are affected by this. I think we should maybe focus on the Damachan problem.
I'm gonna trust the wizards to do the right thing. And if they were able to teleport a bunch of people in that tower, they can probably do that again if they want to. I hope.
Yeah, we'll leave them here to save the people and we'll go south ourselves. Because, well, I would probably like to help people, but honestly, I'm not that good at doing stuff. So I'll go find myself a bedroom in this magical mansion and sleep till
Yes.
morning.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Like a spectral butler will guide you to various rooms for sleeping.
I can see through your clothes and your body.
They don't comment on this.
Yay!
And you wake up in the morning.
Wait, Juno's with us, right? Or did she go somewhere else?
She left to go find out more about the mayor and the giant hordes currently rampaging the northern parts of the Sword Coast.
Okay, cool.
What happened to Thurman?
He's asleep.
Yes, Thorman fell asleep. He's awake. Erky and Mr. Watt are currently in the dining room eating breakfast and talking.
Oh, it's morning?
Yeah, it's morning.
Okay. Jasper gets out of her room and she is wearing her half-elf disguise again. Good morning.
Morning.
Oh, morning, you two. Sleep all right?
Yep, definitely. So, we're going southward. I
Yes,
think we
yes.
should.
The wizards have informed me. Um,
I think we should travel light. Leave the like a cart and whatever things we can spare for the refugees.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think the cart had a bunch of berries and stuff, so that'd be good supply for the refugees.
yes, and We can probably hunt on our way down, so we don't need that much food supplies.
Oh, the cart was ransacked by the mob shortly before dawn.
Oh well, probably they were the people who we were going to give them that stuff to anyway. Wow, I speak so good.
They ate the horses.
Ooh,
Alive?
No, I hope. I, we just found the bodies butchered.
It's been a week! Has it even been a week?
Let's see.
Math.
It has been 3 days.
Oh my. These people have been reduced to a panicking horde in 3 days?
Well, you try not eating for 3 days. I mean, it's doable.
Fair. A few weeks ago, I was under a curse that made me eat all the time, so I think I would prefer not eating for 3 days. Anyway,
Oh, yeah. Well, never mind. Yeah, Mr. Watt actually informs me that New Oakhurst is fine. Apparently, there is a quite strong easterly breeze. Seems to be sparing the coast the worst of the effects of the ash cloud.
oh, well, that's good to hear. Sort of. Unfortunate for people who live deeper in the land.
Inland.
Yes.
Well, I was planning on leading a party back to New Oakhurst.
we're gonna need a boat. And last time we were near winter, all the boats were taken or destroyed.
Yeah, that's true. I thought we'd go further south. To Waterdeep, possibly.
Although we hear rumors that something bad was going on down there.
Yes,
Correct.
Elminster informed me this morning that the College of Mages down there has not been able to. No one's heard anything from the city. Anyone that goes to it doesn't really come back out. I don't. It is the closest deepwater port, though, so.
Yeah. At least there might be some fishing villages nearby that might have boats. So the direction might be the right one.
Oh, Elminster left you this before he actually left on business this morning. And he hands you 3 each a leather tube. It's quite a large leather tube. It's about as tall as you are, and it seems to have some fairly significant weight to it.
Now, what is this?
I'm not sure. He said that it'd probably help you. I assume it's some kind of map or something. I don't know. He kind of seems like a dick.
I've noticed.
It's like you know how they say never meet your heroes.
He's your hero?
Well, I mean, you read the books. Like one of those classic heroes.
Oh well. Yeah, I must say I didn't really like him that much. He seems, well, not the best kind of person.
How many tubes do we get? 3 or 4?
3.
Just one.
3.
I will open it and look inside. It's that kind of thing.
The tube is completely full of a rolled up piece of cloth.
What the heck is this? I will take it out.
It looks like a rug.
This
It
is
really
a carpet.
ties the room together.
This is a carpet.
Why would he give us a carpet?
I have no idea.
Is it a magical carpet?
Better be. Because we're not decorating a house. I'll put a carpet on the floor.
Okay.
Look at it. There's no note or anything in the tube.
Give me an investigation.
Oh no.
Or
I
perception.
haven't opened my sheet yet. But a door.
Yeah, it's kind of stuck on the inside of the tube, but after a second you fish out a piece of paper and it says command word Alonze or Alonze.
Okay, I will say that to the carpet.
Carpet immediately starts hovering a couple feet off the ground.
I will step on the carpet.
The carpet is still hovering with you on it.
I sit down. Does the carpet have like tassels in the corners?
Yeah, let's go with yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna hold on to 2 of them and start thinking about moving forward.
Let's see, you're in the dining room.
Oh, I'm thinking about moving forward slowly.
Okay. Yeah, you start slowly drifting across the room.
I'll steer the carpet with the from there by there.
Yeah, it steers exactly how you think it steers. It's not hard to get a handle on this.
Okay. we have flying carpets, you people? I mean, at least I do. You should check your dupes.
I'll open mine and hope I find the flying carpet.
You do. You find a flying carpet.
Woohoo! Well, we might not have to walk.
Well, thank you, wizard, wherever you are.
Yeah, even though you are kind of a dick.
I'm gonna go to the kitchen and feed Pinky before we leave.
Seems smart. I was just about to ask if anyone has anything they want to do before we leave.
Yeah, the astral waitstaff will provide you whatever you want for Pinky.
Good.
Raw meat for Pinky, please. And you have any beef jerky? I'd like to take that with me.
Yeah, they can provide you with several weeks worth of dried jerky. But also, there's a small astral maid girl that is like brushing Pinky's coat.
Well,
Pinky's pretty now. I'll just get something for breakfast. Nothing too fancy.
Yeah. If you specifically request nothing too fancy, someone's gonna bring you a can. And on the can it says third vegetable.
Third vegetable. What happened to the first and the second vegetable?
Oh.
Okay. Well, maybe a sandwich.
Someone brings you something that might be a sandwich.
I will eat that. Eyeing it suspiciously.
Basically, they just brought you a hot dog. It might be a sandwich.
It's close enough. It's better than a can of third vegetable.
The can of third vegetable wiggles a little bit. Rolls off the floor. Rolls
Why?
out of the room.
Why is it alive? Anyway, I've eaten now. Pinky has eaten now. Has everyone eaten?
Yeah, Thorman is eating like steak and eggs and sausage and bacon.
Also a man breakfast.
Yeah. Manly man breakfast. As his arteries slowly close.
I had some cereal while we were in the kitchen.
Now that we've all eaten, let's start moving south. There might be a lot of people on the road. Do we want to ride our carpets? Or do we want to walk?
I would say ride our carpets and make us make the trip faster.
Hopefully, yeah. At least we won't have to take breaks.
I mean, honestly, how is that a question?
Exercise? I don't know.
It's like if you were in the Star Wars universe and you're like, do we want to take the speeder bikes? Or do we want to walk?
I don't know what. But obviously, you walk.
Also, I'm just gonna say that it's canon that the carpets make speeder bike sounds.
Oh dear. That's a little bit less relaxing than I thought.
There's a mute button somewhere on the carpet.
I'll probably not look for it.
Also known as silent running. Heyo, Elite Dangerous.
Let's raise our carpets.
I should probably actually pull out my DMG so I can look up the flying carpet. I didn't actually know I was going to be giving you guys flying carpets.
You just suddenly decided it, or this is a fancy way of travel. I could basically take a nap.
Well, no, not really. You need to have some sort of conscious thought. I mean, you could take a nap, but the carpet's not going to move. Which is actually kind of nice, because you can take a nap, like, in the air.
Fancy. Well, but I can still relax and read a book and compose songs with a tambourine. So never mind.
I kind of miss Surma. What happened to her? Was she still in Oakhurst?
Oh, right, Surma's still with you guys.
No, she's not.
Oh.
She definitely went to look for Roland.
Oh, right.
That's her number one priority. Must find Roland. You know, he might be dead. That's bad.
Is Thurman gonna get more weapons? I think he talked about getting more bullets for his cannon.
Yeah, I'll stock him up, and I'll just retcon it the next time he's playing.
Yeah.
I cannot find the flying carpet in the DMG.
That's tragic. You can just decide things.
Yeah, the flying carpet has a fly speed of 120.
Speedboat.
Wow. It has a carrying capacity of 750 pounds.
I don't weigh that much.
And it does not require attunement.
That would have been a little funny.
But it also means anyone with the command word can just take it.
This is true. But I definitely destroyed the paper.
Just cut to a scene of Jasper eating the paper.
It was delicious.
Yeah, it was written on vellum, so like deer skin. It was like the deer version of pork rinds. Which
Yum.
never sound good to me in real life.
Yeah.
just when someone's like, "You're eating skin," I'm like, ugh.
I guess we should better get going and at full speed.
Full speed! I have to hold on to my wig, probably.
Yeah, most definitely, because 120 feet, 120 feet movement is really fast. And
Yep.
that's 240 feet movement if you're just cruising. Which I actually think I might do the calculation on to see how fast that is. 240 feet in 6 seconds. Times 10, that's a mile a minute.
Wow.
Wow, so 60 miles an hour.
Decent speed.
Yeah, it's actually enough speed that you might want to like stop in Westbridge to get goggles.
Yeah. Let's do that. We get there and we're like, I have so many flies in my eyes. Also,
Yeah.
my eyes are so dry.
Maybe get helmets so we don't get hit by bugs.
That's not a terrible idea.
Yes, you find a motocross shop. JK.
Awesome.
I mean, yeah, you could probably find an armorer with some pre-made helmets, but they're gonna be like plate helmets, which I'm gonna let you wear, but
They're not gonna help if we fall. Probably.
well, I mean, they will help with blows to the head. It's just visibility is gonna be down. It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
I just want the goggles. If I hit my head, then I hit my head. I just don't want flies in my eyes. Because priorities.
Yeah, you guys find find a merchant that sells goggles for smithing, but you think they'll do just as well. In fact, they will actually also protect your eyes from direct sunlight. Hooray!
Cool.
What about instead of a helmet, wear some type of cloth? Like car racers, don't they have like a cloth that they put underneath their helmet?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you could have a dust mask, which you could find at any clothier. Someone that's selling handkerchiefs or something.
Yeah, that's what I'll get, and goggles.
I'm pretty sure I already have a scarf of some kind, so I'll just use that. So I don't get a cold.
Roll for pneumonia!
Yeah.
Yes, you guys are able to provision yourselves. It costs about 5 silver a piece to get the things you need. I assume Pinky's gonna get his own goggles.
Yep.
Cute.
Let's see,
He's
60
gonna-
miles an hour.
Yeah, that's very fast.
So, you guys could, let's say, it was probably about 8 a.m. when you guys left. So around 9:40, you could potentially make it into Waterdeep.
Oh my god. That's pretty cool.
Math, hooray!
Okay. Um, I think we need to camp outside the city and then just like a good way outside the city. And in the morning, we can get closer and investigate what the hell is happening there.
There are some
I-
hills that overlook the city, which would probably be the ideal place for this.
Yes. Because then we'd also see if the city just spontaneously combusts. I
We can
will-
all. We can always explore the city above the city where carpets, and we can go quite high, right?
I suppose so.
Maybe wait till nighttime so nobody can see us.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about how high you could safely go before the air gets too thin or too cold.
It's probably a distance.
It's at least a mile, probably two. But that might be hard to actually see anything on the ground.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we don't have to get so high.
Smoke weed every day.
Just if we run into trouble, we can just escape pretty quickly with these things. So you wanna go there during the night?
Yeah, maybe just go around a bit higher and see if we can see any lights, any people, or see if there's any danger we need to be aware of.
Or any life at all?
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty decent idea. Let's do a quick uh, investigation run now when it's night, and then if it seems relatively safe, we can go to sleep and get there in the morning.
Well, you guys have about 10 hours before it starts to get dark.
Oh, fetch. We were that quick.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it. I mean, I guess we could do it during the day, the flyby.
I'm afraid that if they have a lookout or to have anybody looking out, they might find that really strange and try to kill us.
Well, we can just. I'm pretty sure we're good at running away. With this speed.
So, do you want to set up camp first, or do you want to go look at the city first?
Now that I realized that it's 9 in the morning and not 9 in the night, I would like to go to the city.
Okay. As you fly towards the city, the first thing you notice is there is no one on the walls at all.
Okay, that's worrisome. I fly over the walls.
You fly over the walls and you can see gangs of people chained together, um, dragging various construction implements through the city streets as Sahagwin taskmasters whip them along.
Damn. Those are fish people, right?
Yeah, shark people. And I need a dexterity saving throw.
Dang.
As a glowing red ball of energy streaks out and detonates directly onto your carpet.
No! Good thing it's magic! And doesn't get destroyed. Hopefully.
I'm gonna fly towards Jasper and see if I can save her before she falls to the ground.
Am I falling in? No, I'm probably not falling. That's not too bad.
Yeah, you take 18 points of fire damage, and as you maneuver to get away, you can see that there are these Stygian like spires. They almost look like some sort of like vestigial spiky growth that's coming out of the ground in all the central squares of the town, and they're all like tracking your movement. And now there are many red balls of energy in the sky.
I will go higher! Way higher! What's the range of freaking fire bolts? Balls? Bolts. Ball?
Bolt balls.
Bolt balls. What's the range of these things? I'm gonna assume it's not infinite, being a very wise magic person, and I'm just gonna get high. Like
Yeah,
1500 feet
you
high.
start pulling up, and roughly about 500 feet up, they lose tracking, but they continue going forward, and then they arc and detonate very far off. I assume that Selbus is trailing you.
Yeah, let's fly towards the forest and far away from them so they can't see us.
Yeah, well, you like helping people, right?
I do, but we can't help them right now.
That's true, but I think we need to come up with a plan to help the people of that city. But yeah, forest for now.
Fly, fly away.
Well, if you can either stop at the hills above the city, or you can go to the RD forest.
I think the hills are enough, I guess.
We'll stop till we stop seeing those flashing lights and vines that were chasing.
Does it
Yeah,
seem
once
like
you clear
anyone...
the water deep airspace, it seems like the defenses go down.
Yeah, they don't. They're not following us out of the city. That's good. Okay. We might want to sneak in during the night.
Well, they're aware that we're on carpet, so they're gonna look up into the sky. So I don't know if we should try that again.
I don't know. How smart are they? I mean, I know they're intelligent, but
They took over Waterdeep.
yeah, they're probably organized. If we, oh, I don't know why we would wait a little. I don't know how we could get into the city without being noticed.
Disguise
Wonders-
kits. You just pull out Sharky costumes.
I don't think that would work.
There might be underwater tunnels that go inside into the city.
If there are, I fear they might be well guarded, considering that these are in fact naturally underwater-ish people, I think. This is bad. I wish we could just find a person somewhere. Like,
Should we go to Nightstone and find out if anyone has more information about Waterdeep?
with our carpets, it's very close by, so that sounds like a plan. It'll only take a minute. Not a
Yeah.
minute, but, you
Yeah.
know. Like 10.
Yes. So you guys fly towards Nightstone. It is a rather small settlement. There is a walled town in the middle of two rivers that fork. Like it's an island, kind of. It's not really in the middle of a river so much as the river splits and goes around. There is a walled city. There is a keep just off the city, connected by a bridge that seems to be under some sort of repairs. The most noticeable thing is that there are large stones randomly kind of peppered throughout the town. However, you can see that there are people here, and they seem to be getting on with their lives.
I guess we're gonna go towards the gate. Flying kinda low so they don't think that we're just gonna go over it and attack or something.
Yeah, maybe put our carpets back in their tubes and just come walking towards the gate and introduce ourselves.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Yes, you find yourselves at the western gate to the city. There is a drawbridge that is currently up. There are people on either side of the towers that are connected to this drawbridge. Someone shouts down, "State your business!"
We're talking. We just came past Waterdeep and we wonder if anyone here could help us with information about the situation there.
Yes, the bridge will immediately start lowering. And once you cross that threshold, it will immediately start rising back up.
Hello.
Greetings. You said you came from Waterdeep.
Yep.
Has the situation improved there at all? And this guard's talking to you, and he's walking through the town towards the other bridge that leads to the large keep.
Nope. It doesn't seem like it's improved. In fact, I don't know what is the latest you've heard from there?
No one's heard anything. People go in, they don't come out.
Yes, well, the reason for that would seem to be that it has been taken over by some Saqueen. And they have the normal residents in chains working on some construction thing. I didn't really get a good look before I was shot down.
Shot down?
Yes. I flew.
Yeah, he's confused, but after a few minutes of walking through town, you cross the uh, stone bridge that is about halfway into repair. So there's probably a central section where it's still wood planking, but it's relatively secure. You make it across. There's a smaller island with large stone walls that also appear to be in the process of being repaired, as well as the keep. It's like scaffolding city here. You are led into a central chamber where there is a lordly man staring out a window at the town. Sire, there are scouts from Waterdeep. Ah. What news do you bring?
Well, it's full of fish people who have enslaved everyone else.
That sounds horrible.
Indeed, and they seem to be building something.
That
Possibly.
doesn't sound good.
They also have magical weapons that try to kill us.
Yes, that is also true.
That sounds a lot worse.
Very well defended.
Honestly, if anything could take Waterdeep. God, what? Excuse my manners. I am Lord. Blah 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 blah. I forget who the Lord is. Philip might know better than me.
Hello, Lord Bra.
It's very nice to meet you, Lord Blah Blah.
I'm Jesper. That's Thormin. That's Zabis and Pinky.
I assume you're from the Lord's Alliance then.
Well, no. We're more of like free agents.
Oh, so you're not like a spearhead to a larger force.
Sadly, no. We're
Oh.
here just by coincidence, really. We're in need of a ship, you see. But yeah, the whole world seems to be a little bit screwed up. At the moment, there was a volcano-related disaster up north just a few days ago.
That would explain the smoke.
Yep. That is indeed it. And there's also other things that we are extremely worried about at the moment, hence the need for a boat. Ship thing. But, do you have a way to get into Waterdeep unnoticed?
Any maps of the city will be helpful. And if you have anyone that has been to Waterdeep and knows the place well, maybe that will help us as well.
Yes, indeed.
I can provide you with a map, but we've recently had our own troubles here. I'm afraid anyone that might have known a secret way into Waterdeep was probably on the wrong side of the law with us, so you might want to check the local tavern.
Okay. Well, you're welcome for the news, I guess. And
Yes, and he makes a sign with his hand, and a servant comes out and hands you a pouch of gold.
oh, I that's not what I meant. But thanks, I guess.
Service should be rewarded.
And I going to leave.
It's not necessary, but if you have any champions that are willing to join us and um, save the city, that would be really helpful.
There was a group of strange ones. They actually helped us not too long ago. But we haven't heard back from them. Strange people.
Do you know where they went?
I believe they went north. They were trying to solve the problem with, the cloud giants raining boulders down on people's towns. I haven't really heard back from them.
Oh well, I don't think we have time to wait or look for anyone else.
Let's go to the tavern then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a small tavern, but it's in the center of the town, not too far off from their cathedral. Seems to be a pretty gloomy atmosphere inside the bar. There's no bards playing, it's just the sound of fire and glasses occasionally hitting the table a little too hard.
Well, this is depressing.
Yes, and on that note, we're going to take our first break as we're approaching the first hour of the show.
Meow.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Appropriate.
What the hell did you do? Fuck up and help me think? Shit all over the yard. When you think about you, right into a temper. She do him, the door is gone now. All every move to kick your ass to me. Before it flips through, if he does his reason, I tell you, losing does the better. He never feel the wake up fantasy. He's only took a shiver. He's off you, we trust that. Jump at the photo.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh.
Max is now Ghost.
Yes.
Still Halloween?
I'm always Ghost.
It's also always Halloween.
This is true.
So, the three of you walk into the gloomy interior of Nightstone's Tavern.
Yes. Okay, how do we approach this? I guess we should talk to the tavern keeper first.
Can maybe get a couple of drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah, you walk up to the bar, and at first it doesn't look like there's anybody behind the bar, and then there's a little voice, and it says in kind of gravelly voice, 1 second. And then stepping up a little step ladder is a small anthropomorphized frogman wearing a bartender's apron and currently drying a glass.
Like a good bartender should be doing. Oh, hello.
Hello.
I guess 3 beers and good day to you, sir. I'm only slightly confused.
Right then, 3 Nightstone ales.
Thank you.
That will be 3 copper, please.
There you go. I will give him a silver.
If he could whistle, he would. He tucks it into his front apron pocket. It's like, well, what brings you to our fair town?
We're sort of investigating. Well, we accidentally stumbled upon investigating the happenings at Waterdeep.
Ah, weird. Find out anything good?
Oh yes, it has been taken over by fish people. We're actually looking for someone who might know a secret passageway into the city. So we could get there without notice.
Well, I'm afraid we don't serve any smugglers around here. And he says smugglers a little too loud.
I'm certain you don't.
I'm gonna whisper into the bartender's ear. It's like, okay, is something going on? Why are you doing that? You can trust us. We're not looking for any trouble.
I don't think you are. It's just helping. He nods to a back corner of the room. It seems to be a little dark. There is a man in a very wide brim hat sitting there smoking a pipe.
Huh.
Oddly, even though he's got this wide brim hat and a cloak on, you can clearly see he has some plate armor underneath.
Is that person trustworthy?
Probably not.
Bartender, do you think, and this is in a whisper as well, can we talk to you maybe after you close the tavern and you can give us more information without worrying about other people hearing? We'll give you a goal.
Nightstone Tavern never closes.
Pee break?
What?
Pee break?
Don't you ever take a break for anything?
Well, I do. But the bar still runs.
Oh, adorable. I'm gonna go talk to Mr. White Brim Hat.
I'm gonna whisper to the bartender one last time. So whenever you take a break, if there's a back door, I can wait for you right there and we can talk and you can give me more information. Would that be okay? I'll give you some gold if that will be enough.
Penelope, I'm going on break.
Perfect. I'll wait for you outside.
Yes, this other frog person comes out from the back and takes over. He makes his way out of the bar.
I'm going to give him 5 gold coins.
You might want to wait to give me these before, you know... And I mean, anyways, he shoves them into his pocket. Yes, what can I help you with?
Tell us anything you know about Waterdeep.
No one goes in, no one comes out. It's been pretty bad for business.
Why were you so afraid to talk to us?
I wasn't, but smuggling's still illegal. The only people that know how to get in and out of Waterdeep unofficially are the smugglers.
Are there any smugglers in the tavern right now that we could talk to and not get killed?
Oh, there's the old Onion Knight. I tried to nod towards him.
Is this the White Brim Hat person I'm currently walking towards?
Yes.
Cool.
Morning, lass.
Hi.
Need to get in Waterdeep?
Sort of, yes.
Well, that's never been an easy task. I don't imagine it's any easier these days.
Probably not. It's been taken over by fish people. When's the last time you were there?
Oh, 4 months ago. Shortly before it stopped becoming profitable to enter the city.
Would you be willing to take a few people in? Or just tell how to get in?
I prefer to take people. Teaching people your trade is a good way to lose your hold on the market, if it were.
A fair point, though we don't have any interest in becoming smugglers.
That's what they all say.
Well, Other people might be lying, but I'm not. I just want to get in the city and maybe try to solve the problem. Or if it's too big to solve, then I'll just take a ship and go on my way.
5,000 gold.
That's not gonna happen.
Best of luck to you.
I'm not moving. I'm still sitting there.
He doesn't seem to care.
Cool.
Eventually, he'll order you both another couple of beers.
I come back inside because I was outside.
Yes, you come back inside, and Jasper is sitting with the person you've heard referred to as the Onion Knight.
I walk towards them and I give the knight a little bow. Sir Knight, I can see you've met my companion, and pretty sure she's told you what's happened.
He wants 5,000 gold.
That's not gonna work out. But I hope you're also aware that there's the people in Waterdeep are building something that might destroy everything around this area. So this is important to everyone.
I don't
Also,
see
your
why.
face-
I should probably just leave.
Yeah. He's not the most kind-hearted person, it seems. But wouldn't it be beneficial to you if we got the city up and running again?
It would be, but it would also be beneficial to me if I was still alive to see that.
Yes, well, this is true.
You've been to Waterdeep before, correct?
Many times.
Do you think you can draw us a map of the inside and outside of the place?
You are already given a map by the Lord of Nightstone.
Yeah. But that map doesn't have a secret path.
Right. Would you show us all the secret passages on this map?
I told your friend that it is not good business practice to give out trade secrets.
How much gold would you sell your trade secrets for?
10,000.
How about just one passage? One secret passage, that's it.
How much gold would you pay to keep your life?
Are you threatening me?
No, it's just an honest question.
All of it.
Hmm.
Can't spend it when you're dead.
Yes, well, you're very good at spending it, apparently. Because I didn't order this beer, and I'm drinking it, and I'm not going to pay for it.
I wouldn't have ordered it if I expected you to pay for it. Not a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
So there, you seem to care more about gold than anything else. So let's talk about gold. If we do all the work and we rescue the people in Very Deep and get business going, wouldn't that be a profit for you? You wouldn't have to do anything except tell us how to get inside.
And honestly, think about it this way. It's incredibly likely that we die there when we get in. So, really, you gave your trade secrets to dead people if we don't succeed. If we do succeed, you have your city back.
Persuasion!
Yay!
You can both roll it.
Yay!
I don't think I need to.
Actually, you don't. You make a lot of sense.
I know I do. So, about those secret pathways? I mean, if they are secret pathways.
Be easier if I had a map to mark them down on.
Map, 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 map.
Here you go.
And here's a pencil.
Yes, now you guys have to wait for me to get a map of Waterdeep.
I'm so sleepy.
I almost wish we had like a super cannon and destroy the walls and let the people out.
I think that might cause some casualties.
Yeah. Should we maybe investigate and find out more about these fish people? See if they have any weaknesses that we should know about?
Probably. But I don't know if there's a book about them in here. This is not a very large town. Do you people have a library?
No.
Hello, Mapness.
Oh, this is a big place.
Yeah,
Yes,
Waterdeep
it's-
is the biggest city in all of D&D.
It's a massive city, and rescuing it with 3 people will be a huge problem that we will definitely, absolutely manage.
Should we maybe contact the wizards and ask them for help?
Maybe, but we don't have the bunny phone anymore.
I could fly super speed and try to reach one of them.
Oh yeah, it's really not that long distance with our feet carpets.
So the Onion Knight will make a small mark near the West Watch, um, just west of the Field of Triumph. And he says there is a storm drain here. It should give you access to the sewers.
I love the sewers.
And the sewers should give you access to everything.
Yep. That's why I love the sewers. Yep. That is helpful.
We really appreciate this. By any chance, do you know anyone who will be willing to come with us to do the rescue?
Meaning, do you know anyone who's desperate to...
For less than 5,000 gold.
the, perhaps someone who is strangely suicidal, but also has a god complex or something, or messiah complex, or just something.
Nope.
Yeah, I
Stars
figured.
loudly, stands up, leaves the bar.
If you've been going in and out of the city for some time now, you've probably seen the fish people doing their thing. Is there anything that
I
you've
have not
noticed?
been in there since the city went dark.
Oh, I see.
I guess we'll just have to do this on our own.
Do you want me to go and talk to the wizards? They might know about the fish people.
This is true. Let me just dig around in my brain for a second. What check would be a fish people check?
Probably nature. Normally, they are found in water.
Normally they are found in water.
And they are never not hostile.
And they're never not hostile. But that's all I know of them, really. They're not friendly. I don't know why they would be on land.
They're definitely building a big weapon. This is why I'm thinking that we need more help or knowledge about this whole thing.
Yeah. Why would they be interested in?
I'm gonna fly back and talk to the wizards.
Give me a history check, Jasper, because you just asked why.
My. Consistency.
There's a lot of ancient treasure underneath Waterdeep.
Yeah, there is some treasure underwater deep, so they might be trying to get to that. I I don't really know why, but um, what, but it's a possibility. And if it is a possibility, the reason they might be causing some damage to the city, digging holes and stuff.
And they seem to be building a weapon too.
If if it if it is a weapon, yes, it might be some sort of digging tool.
Well, stay safe. Stay with Thorman. I'm gonna go and find the wizards and see what more information I can get.
We'll go sit on the hill and look at the city.
Good idea.
Yes. Max's brain is not working very well.
It takes you about an hour and a half flying, but you eventually get back to New Oakhurst. Except for the fallen tower just south of the town, it seems to be relatively unscathed by the eruption. You
Are
find
both wizards?
You find both wizards with Mr. Watt and Urki in the command tent.
Oh, Urki
hello,
didn't come
Selbus.
with us.
No, I had. Apparently, the bank doesn't like it when you invest a bunch of money into a town and just abandon it.
Well, that's good to know because I thought the four of us were together. Then we made it to Waterdeep, and the whole town's been taken over by these fish people, and they have captured all the citizens and turned them into slaves. And they're building some kind of device, and they have defense weapons as well. They almost killed us, almost killed Jasper, like flying fireballs and vines. And this is just really scary stuff. So we need more information about these fish people and whatever's happening in Waterdeep.
Speaking of Jasper, she's having a short rest.
Noted. Elminster's like, whoa, under attack. The carpet's fine, right?
A little cinched, but okay.
He lets out a little sigh. He's like, Waterdeep? Really?
Yes.
Oh, they could be after anything.
Am I still carrying the map?
If you want to, then yes.
I will show them the map and what the smuggler told us.
How is old Nostal these days?
Was that his name? He didn't introduce himself properly.
It rarely does.
Not very helpful. It took a lot of convincing just to have him show us where the entrance was, through the tunnels, or the sewers. I just don't think the three of us are strong enough to deal with this problem, and I think this is quite important. So I'm seeking help from you guys.
This is quite important. This is something that the Lord's Alliance would normally deal with. However, the Lord's Alliance is made up of the Lords of Waterdeep, the Regent of Neverwinter, and the King of Mirabar. And it appears that Mirabar is currently experiencing the apocalypse. Waterdeep is in chaos. I mean, Neverwinter's in chaos, and now you tell me Waterdeep has been completely subjugated?
Yes.
Oh, this is a bad time.
You don't say. I'm not there, but that's what I would say if I was there.
How are we going to handle this? Because this seems like something that we need to take care of right away.
I would tend to agree. But we need to know more about what these Sagwen are doing.
What exactly are they? Do you have any information on them?
Oh, the shark people?
Yeah.
They've typically kept to themselves. Very rarely they'll attack shipping. But no, there's never been any sort of formal contact between them and the surface. Frankly, we weren't even sure that they could mount a land invasion.
What would make them come to land? Is there something that they desire the most that make them do something crazy like this?
Well, that's the problem, that no one's ever contacted them. Maybe what we need is a prisoner.
This is why you establish diplomatic relationships.
So
Jasper
capture
says
one
to
of them.
herself.
Yes.
That's not a bad idea. We could capture one of them. So how can we? Do you know any weaknesses that they have?
They're not fond of ice.
Interesting. If either one of you care to come with us and capture one of these creatures?
I'm afraid we're just too busy, given the news that the Lord's Alliance is completely destroyed currently.
What about you, Erky? Will you be able to come with us?
Erky looks at Watt, and Watt shakes his head, and Erky's like, "Oh, I'm afraid not."
Does anyone have a scroll that does like magic, like an ice spell?
Elminster starts fishing through his robes. He pulls out 3 scrolls, 2 Rays of Frost, and 1 Blizzard.
And one snow cone.
Yeah, but that one he just eats.
Well, I'll try to do my best with the scrolls and see if we can capture one of them. I'll come back here as soon as possible. So I'll fly back and go and talk to Jasper. Thorman.
Yeah, Thorman's setting up a small camp. Jasper seems to be meditating on the bluff that's overlooking Waterdeep.
I'm just talking to myself about politics, apparently.
I tell them everything the wizard told me, and that Erky can't help us, so it's just the three of us. And for now, what we need to do is capture one of those fish people.
Well, that's fun.
We have 3 spells though, 2 of frost and 1 of blizzard. So if one of you want to try it, that might come in handy. Because apparently fish people don't like ice.
Makes sense. Ice freezes water. Yep, definitely checks out.
Thorman's like, wait, you say you got the scroll of Blizzard?
I do. Here, and I hand all the scrolls to him.
He whistles, he's like, oof, you know, this might be the perfect cover.
What? We start a storm and...
We start the storm and the fish people seek shelter. We find one, beat him up.
Sounds like fun.
It's not supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be helpful for our cause.
Still fun.
True. Saving people is fun.
So what time is it right now?
It's currently 1 p.m.
So I would suggest maybe do it at night because we'll have dark vision. And if you guys want to try the blizzard spell, that might work.
Yeah. Do we know if the fish people have dark vision? I kinda assume they would have because they live under the water and it gets quite dark there.
That's a safe assumption, I believe.
Well, it's still better than going during the day. I imagine they follow some sort of day-night cycle.
Yes, a 168-hour day and a 3-hour night.
Oh god. That would be terrible.
Indeed. I almost just took a drink off my aspirin bottle. Would have been a lot worse.
No. Don't do that. Bad Toad. Very bad.
Once I almost drank a candle.
Ouch.
I thought it was my glass, but it was a candle.
I have a very embarrassing story about accidentally drinking something that I'm not going to share, but I'll let you know it's very embarrassing.
Already hilarious.
I can picture so many scenarios. They're really bad.
Indeed, indeed.
I'm just thinking about the candle. Because that would have been very unpleasant.
Okay, guys, so we need to plan on how are we gonna do this. I'm pretty sure they're on the alert because they saw us, so they might have added extra security. So we need to be extra careful.
Yes.
They might expect us to come from above, though.
That's true. And yeah, my brain isn't working.
Well, Thurman, what do you think?
I like the plan so far.
All right, then let's wait till nighttime and follow the map and go through the sewers, get the spell working, and capture one of them. Deal?
Deal.
Thorman will hand the scrolls to Jasper. He figures
Yay.
she has the best chance casting them.
Possibly correct.
Bards are arcane, right?
Yep. Yep, we are.
What? Anyways.
The grudge.
Oh
Well, my brain just stopped working.
no! I'm sorry, I infected you with brain deadness. What the fuck?
Fahug?
No, I just somehow managed to. I think I threw some coke into my face from a straw.
Okay. So there was one time I was definitely at a Burger King, and without realizing it, I was drinking a Sprite, and I went to go put the straw in my mouth, and the straw ended up in my nose somehow, and I inhaled.
Oh
and
no!
It wasn't a good time.
I love the beginning of that story. There was one time you were definitely at Burger King. Well, someone was questioning about whether you were actually at Burger King.
I think he was at Wendy's, damn it.
We don't have Wendy's.
No square burgers.
What?
Wendy's burgers are square.
Well, that's just fucked up. But no, we don't have square burgers.
So as you guys set up your temporary camp, I'm assuming no one's gonna light a fire since A, it's not nighttime,
Okay.
B, you don't really want to mark your location.
Yeah, no. We're just gonna knuckle in blankets if we get cold. I don't think we get cold though, but we do. Blankets!
I can't remember what time of year it is.
Neither can I.
None shall pass.
Oh, hey, Jess. Jess just hosted us.
Cool. Ba-da.
So the sun sets, and roughly an hour later, you guys have broken camp.
And we speed to the spot where we know that the storm drain thing is. And that's where we'll meet Pennywise.
Yes.
Hey, we all float down here.
No. Do we see any guards near the coast?
If you stayed close to the water surface, probably not. However, when you get to the area where the smuggler has marked the storm drain's location, you do not see it.
Storm
Uh-oh.
Drain. Well, that's just fucking brilliant. Maybe it's hidden in a bush.
No bushes, just rocky, mossy rocks. Give me a nature check.
Nature? Nature. Nature? What is nature?
Nature, don't hurt me. Anyways. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not. You're like, this is where. Did he lie? What? What? We didn't pay him any money.
I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm gonna start dodging the wall.
Is Thorman strong enough to move some of those rocks?
There are rocks, and then a rocky, it's a rocky slope, and it leads up to a large wall.
I'm gonna check around this whole area in case the entrance is somewhere else that we missed.
I want to. Ooh.
Yay, Thorman!
I was just about to say that I wanted to listen for water.
It's high tide.
Oh. Shit. I forgot about those things. I'm not a sea person. When does the tide move?
Thorman peers down at the water's edge. About 12 hours.
For fuck's sake, we have to go in during the day?
Well, we could swim in. Not too thrilled about that with my cannon.
Yeah, and also it's not a great idea to go swimming when your enemy is a fish. So how about we just go over this wall with our carpets and just land right at the wall, so maybe they won't see us.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's not suspicious at all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't do it!
The wall is attacking us.
Come back down!
I'm already peeking over it.
Yeah, as your carpet crests the edge of the wall, you immediately see below the area where you were planning on landing is one of these giant spiky things and four Sahagwin guards. And as soon as the spike starts tracking you, they look up.
What the fuck?
Initiative.
I refuse.
They beat you into submission and take you prisoner. Spend the rest of your life as a slave.
No. Why you do this to me, Roll20? Upper downs. Why you do this? Why you do this? Meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Decent.
I don't see my token.
It's not there.
Yeah, you have to drag it onto the map.
From there. What does the page say? Bio and info. Oh, I'm gonna deal with the turret. Just so you guys know.
Jasper, maybe we can use a blizzard spell.
I don't wanna waste it. Yet.
I thought you were gonna say, I don't wanna wait. Anyways.
No.
I am first. This will be. How far away from the turret are the Sahagwins? Are they like at the?
They're probably within 15 feet of the turret.
There will be a 3rd level shatter on the turret, and the possible people might be there too.
Well, the turret automatically fails. Oh, wait,
This
it's
is
Constitution, not Dex.
Yeah, this is true.
Turret failed.
But it's a non-magical is it a magical object?
Yes.
Damn it.
And 2 of the Hogwin fail to succeed.
But the turret does have a disadvantage.
The turret already failed, though.
Yeah, well, if it succeeded, it would have had an advantage.
Wobble, wobble. Okay, would you like to move or stay in the air?
I'm gonna duck behind the wall with my,
Yeah. Whack it, Jasper.
like that.
Selbus.
Can I see the turret from below at all?
If you did not ride your carpet up, then no, you cannot see the turret until you get at least above the wall.
All you see is the board.
Well, I guess I get on my carpet till I'm able to see the turret, and I try to attack it. I'll use my short bow.
Hits. This brackish purple liquid kind of leaks out in a spurt where the arrow hit. You have plenty of movement left if you are on your carpet.
I move right where Jasper is. I'm standing right next to her in the air.
Okay. Thorman levels his hand cannon, loads a quick shot, fire.
The turret doesn't dodge.
Wow, everyone fails.
This is fun.
Wow.
The 4 Sogwin are dead.
And the turret.
The turret is not dead. It appears to be bleeding a lot more of that purple brackish fluid, though. Thorman takes your two's lead and lowers his carpet just below the wall. The Sogwin never even got a turn. The turret will retreat. Pulls back into the ground.
Into the ground?
Yep.
I will return to the wall, top of the wall. I will look down. Is there like a hatch or something, or did it just burrow?
It's just like there seems to be some sort of collapsing tunnel. But yes, it looks burrowed.
I'm just wondering if it could be possible to follow it somewhat. Well, I guess I'll.
You land. The street seems to be mostly deserted.
Well, actually, I don't land. I just hover closer to the ground.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
I will perceive everything or nothing.
Selbus, you can see a person looking through a window, and as soon as they see them, they immediately duck behind the curtain.
Is it human or fishy?
It looked human.
Is it close? Is it close by or is it really far away?
It is pretty much on the same exact street where you see where the red dash is. Like that's where you guys are landed on the street. So that building directly where the dash is pointed, like right about there.
Hey guys, I just saw someone that's in that building. You guys wanna try to talk to that person? It's human, it's not a fish person.
I suppose it couldn't hurt too much. Well, that's actually wrong. It could hurt terribly much.
Well, they don't know what building you're talking about, so... Probably have to lead the
pointing
way.
toward. So lead the way to the building.
Yep.
The door is closed.
I will fly. What window did you see this person in at?
I fly towards the window and I point towards which window it was.
It's literally right next to the door.
I will tap
It's not
the
a
window.
very large window.
I will tap the window.
You hear a muffled voice from the other side of the glass. Go, hey!
Are you sure you don't want to help us?
You really need to leave.
Okay. Do you know what these things are building?
I don't think they're building it. Go! Do you have any idea what's coming?
No, what is coming?
The ground starts to rumble a little bit.
Oh shit, I think we should hide. Is there a pile of barrels?
Give me an investigation.
Hmm.
Well, how about that? Just in the crook of the alleyway, where these buildings kind of horseshoe around, there is a large pile of barrels.
I will hide behind them.
Yes.
Are the barrels empty?
They seem to be mostly full of rainwater, except for the couple that are tipped over.
I'll get inside one of the barrels and just hide inside.
Because you're tiny. Oh god.
Yeah, Thorman is going to jump behind the barrels with Jasper. And just about as you guys settle down, 4 of these spiky tentacles just erupt out of the ground, and they seem to be scanning the area, searching, sniffing. And on that note, we're going to take our second break.
Whee! Don't make it too long, I might fall asleep. What? Tomato.
I ate all my tomatoes.
I actually have tomatoes, but not like normal tomatoes. They're tiny tomatoes. Not cherry tomatoes, they're a different kind of tomato.
I love cherry tomatoes.
They're like... I don't actually know what they are called in English. I'm not even sure if I picked the ones that were... Which one I picked? Anyway, they're not cherry tomatoes. They're more oval than round.
Oh, I think I've tried those. They're really good.
Yes. I can't remember what they're called.
Tiny tomatoes?
It's just tomatoes. All tomato is good.
Yeah, I think the first time I tried cherry tomatoes was at a restaurant it was a Caesar salad thing with cherry tomatoes. It was so good. Since then, I was like, oh, I love the cherry tomatoes.
They are yummy. Oh, and suddenly, oh jeez, I can speak.
Plum tomatoes.
I sharpened all my pens. Well, not actually all my pens, but all the pens that I have on my desk. Ow, they are very sharp now. Like tiny arrows. Crossbow bolts.
Like spears.
Yes.
How are you doing today, Morwen?
Welcome back to Tomato Talk.
Woo. Oh yes, plum tomatoes. That sounds
I'm definitely having BLTs tonight.
tomatoes.
I hope everything's okay with you, Morwen.
Oh man, 98%. We're fresh.
Certified fresh. Ow, my back.
Yes, and I am going to need stealth checks from every. Oh god.
Oh no.
Do I even not have to?
Well, Selbus is gonna be fine, and Jasper, you would be fine if Thorman wasn't standing right next to you. As these four giant spiky frogs immediately just like whip their spiky points in Thorman's direction, and then there are three of these bolt balls unleashed into the alley, which actually is going to affect everybody. I'm going to need dexterity saving throws.
Oh god, this is how we die. Yep, definitely how we die. Oh my god, thank you for rolling shit damage.
Yes. So it definitely hits Jasper and Thorman. Somehow Tim and Bunny rolls her barrel down the alleyway just out of the detonation range.
Yay for non-power.
Whoa. So what is math? Numbers don't hurt me. Oh dear god. I'm assuming you want the initiative.
It's true, but I was sneezing.
Meh. Oh no, the tortoise got his mom. Oh no.
That's the first time I roll a low initiative.
Luckily, these turrets default to 1 initiative.
Oh, that's good for us.
Oh, was Pinky hiding in the barrel? Because I forgot to add him on the map.
Let's say Pinky was standing on top of the barrel and then used his feet to roll the barrel away.
My cat is so cute. She's in a box. Because I put the box on the floor for her.
Cat in a box.
It's a very flat, very wide box. Oh my god, Thorman goes first.
I know, super rare. Thorman is going to load up one of his quick shots, yelling, "Run!" Except his voice doesn't crack. 30 years old. Still cracking away. Yeah, the turrets automatically failed at. And 1 second, because I have to blow my nose.
I'm a child. I'm like a literal adult toddler.
I think you're just sleepy tired.
Yeah.
Okay. It is definitely Jasper's turn now.
That's great. Is one of the turrets the one that we were abusing earlier?
No.
How far apart are the turrets?
Currently, I would say about 20 feet
Damn
from
it,
their direct center.
Damn it. They're doof.
Two floofy. Floofy turrets.
Floofy. So cute!
Floofy turds. Okay. Well, we were told to run.
Maybe get back on our carpet.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw another shatter at just one of the turrets and get on my carpet and dart to a good direction. He has disadvantage. I mean, screw
Yes.
your turret.
He succeeds for half damage. However,
This is his
the half
third
damage is enough that the stock, basically the stock ruptures and disintegrates, kind of like a water balloon.
Fun.
Is there anything else you want to do?
Well, I'm moving away, not at full speed, but I am moving away.
Are you moving deeper into the alley?
Yep. Surfing on my carpet. That's the word I was looking for. Carpet.
Okay. Selbus, your turn.
I'll try to attack the turret with my strip bow. That's definitely a hit. Oh, and I climb on top of my carpet after I shoot and follow Jasper.
Yeah, you hit that, and the turret you hit just goes limp, flops down on the ground.
I have a question. Are you riding Pinky and Pinky is
And
riding
we're
the
both on the carpet.
But it would be good if you were like a pyramid of carpet, Pinky, Selbus. It would be good. Though, if Pinky might not be good at that. works so hard when I'm tired.
Yes, however, there are two of these turret stocks that are still up, and they are going to be firing their bolt balls. So I need dexterity saving throws from everybody.
Should have taken a side alley.
If you look at the map, this alley's a dead end.
Dang it! Should have flown in a circle or something. Why am I lost? I think I'm fine.
Yeah, Jasper, you're expecting it this time, and you roll out of the way. Now, is Pinky on the carpet, or are you on Pinky on the carpet? I have to know.
I guess we're a pyramid, just like Jasper said.
Yep. Pinky jumps off the carpet. The carpet flops down to the ground. Well, no, but the carpet's still active, so the carpet just stays where it was. And Pinky jumps off. So you all avoid damage, except I haven't checked for Thorman yet.
Oh, we avoid all of the damage?
Yeah, it's not save for half, it's save for all.
Cool.
Thorman, however, takes to the face. He's taking 17 points of damage.
But you already rolled the damage.
Right, I did. Taking 9 points of damage, which is a lot easier for the math.
Yeah, Morwen, we're all riding flying carpets.
Yep, a certain wizard handed them $150,000 worth of magical items today.
Yeah.
I mean, 150,000 gold.
Yeah.
Thorman doesn't like this, so he is going to try to whack the closest tentacle slash turret with his hand cannon. Misses. Like he went for the top and it just kind of like matrix dodged out of the way. Bringing it back to Jasper.
Yeah. Another shatter. At one of the turrets. What the fuck? That's the third time I've cast that spell today, and the damage has been 15 on all of those.
Yeah, the tentacle that Thorman just missed a hit suddenly explodes like a very disgusting water balloon. It's completely covered.
This is fine.
Is there anything else you want to do?
Not really, but I'll. Yeah, no.
Okay. Selbus, it is your turn.
How many turrets are there left? Just one?
Just one.
You said one, right?
Yep.
In that case, I'm gonna use my numbers translocator and attack it with Pinky as well. So double attack.
Yep. That hits.
That's a bite or a claw, or do I get to choose either one?
You get to choose. Yeah. Pinky sinks his teeth into this thing and basically just rips it out by the stem.
Good Pinky.
Roar! And that means you guys are currently out of combat.
I'm gonna go back to the window and tap it, and just. What are those things? I yell quietly.
Yeah, there's no answer this time. I'm pretty sure the person's moved to the furthest point from this window that they can be.
Okay, I think we need to move away from this spot.
Also, you guys
Let's-
can now hear a type of an alarm sound. You as players will recognize it as the Death Star alarm klaxon, like.
Rogue One.
Yes.
Pleasant.
Should we just leave and come back another day?
We're already here. I think we should just try and find a safe place to hide in.
I'm gonna look around and see if I find an entrance to the sewer somewhere, like a manhole or something.
Actually, the now
That's
collapsing area where the tentacles were seems to lead directly into the sewers.
That's not maybe a good place to go then if the tentacles sort of come from there. Maybe we should try and find like a bell tower or something. Something high. What's the tallest building I can see?
The tallest building you can see from here would be the Peak Top Airy, which is at the very top of Mount Waterdeep, south of you.
There's gonna be turrets everywhere. But if we
Oh,
get
yeah.
high enough, they might not notice us when we fly by.
What about that place that's right above my token? I don't know. I can't read it.
Oh, that would be the Westgate House, I believe. Westgate.
Yeah.
That would probably be the closest large structure with the fewest. Like, you could probably fly over the wall so you're not in direct line of fire from the turrets, and then fly up to the gatehouse.
Should we go there?
Yes, it's as good as any place.
There's
Let's
the
go.
sound
Let's
of
go
wet
back.
slipping on pavestone as you guys go over the wall. You just catch a glimpse of something like 50 Sahagwen marching onto the location.
Okay, this might have been a terrible, terrible idea.
You land on top of the gatehouse. There are a multitude of dead and rotting former city guards up here.
Oh, gross. Let's get in.
Just hold your nose.
There is a door that leads to the interior of the structure. It is currently closed.
I will attempt to open it.
It does not
Does
budge.
it-
It appears to
I
open
will-
inwards, and there's something clearly obstructing the way.
I will attempt to open it with Thorman.
Thorman's really strong.
Run against the door, Thorman.
Thorman looks at you, takes out one of his quick shots, loads it into the cannon, and levels it at the door. The door is no more. Haha.
That was very loud.
Oh, Sorry.
Let's hope they're dumb and didn't hear it.
You guys
Well-
enter the gatehouse. It appears to be the first room is a large room that seems to encompass the entire floor space of the structure. Possibly some sort of like break room or dining area where the guards can rest when they're not on duty. There is motion coming from an overturned table in the corner of the room.
Hello, person? We're not fish.
Does a 21 hit your armor class? Also, I'm on the wrong account.
This crying eye is attacking me, and also yes, it does.
You get beamed in the head with a piece of rubble for 4 bludgeoning.
Ow!
Hey, calm down!
Go
Don't
away.
attack us!
This is my hiding spot. Go away.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we just want to talk, you freaking moron!
Come here to help you!
I could have killed you just now.
Please don't kill me.
I'm not going to, I'm just saying that you're stupid.
A yellow face peeks over the table.
Hello?
Hello? Sorry
We
for
would
throwing a rock at your head.
It was very heavy, well thrown. We would possibly like some information about what's happening.
Do you have any
What's-
food?
Yes, I think we do.
I'll share some of my beef jerky with you.
Yeah, the figure, like you hold out the beef jerky and the figure like falls over the table and like scrambles up to you and like, takes it and just starts eating it.
How long have you been here?
A month?
A month? That's unfortunate. Do you have any idea what the Saha Queens are doing?
I don't know, they seem to be doing something up at Mount Waterdeep. It's where I see them taking people every day.
Oh, they take people there?
Yes. Do you guys have anything to drink?
Yeah.
Takes
Water.
your water skin from you. Oh, this is so much better than urine.
Ew.
Yep, yes this.
Yes.
And you can keep the water skin.
Yes, and standing before you is, well, relatively to Thorman's height, he's short. He's a little taller than Selbus. He has completely yellow skin, fangs, thick black fur that culminates into like a beard and tufts of hair on his wrists.
Hello,
Hello?
are you local?
Not really. I was coming into town for a job, when the attack happened. I ran here, but the guardhouse was already overrun, so I hid under the dead. And they never came back, so I've, been sealing the place off.
Oh, yeah, well, maybe we should try to reseal the door somehow. It's kind of shattered at the moment, but
There's enough dead bodies and like chairs and shit. You could probably stuff them into the door.
yes, let's barricade it.
Some
Can
of
we
the
still keep-
bodies don't have meat on them.
Did you eat some of these people?
I didn't want to.
I'm not judging, I'm just concerned for your health. Hope you didn't eat any brains. Though they don't exactly look to be the same species as you are. Did you eat them raw?
Yeah, I didn't want to start a fire.
Smart. Stupid, but smart.
My name's
Can we still-
Bumble. What's yours?
Your name is what?
Bumble.
Bumble. Oh, are you a bumblebee?
My last name is Beestinger.
I'm Jasper. That's Thorman. That's Pinky. And that's his person, Telvis.
So, can we leave now?
I don't think so.
I just want to see my mom.
I mean, I guess we could get out of town and try to come back another day.
Yeah, I think what we need to do is first make sure that they're not looking for us. Just listen and see if they're still out there.
Yeah, where does your mom live?
She lives in the Desserin Valley.
Where is that?
He says she lives in a town called Stonebridge.
Where is that? Where is Oh, there. Oh, okay. It's not too far away by our new standards.
You hear the sound of splintering wood coming from the floors below you.
Okay, I think we need to get out of here.
Let's just get on our carpets and just fly away as fast as possible.
Yeah. Bumble, step onto the carpet, please.
Okay. It's not really a great time to decorate.
Oh no, that's not what the carpet is for. Oh right, we need to get. Is there a window?
There are arrow slits, but no windows.
Okay, we need to get back to the door that we just barricaded and unbarricaded.
Yeah, it doesn't take you too long. It's like you pull like one chair out and then like it just avalanches back into the room.
Oh, disgusting. And then we dart out.
Full speed.
Towards, like, towards the sea, and then somewhere there we'll turn around and start moving into a safe space where we can put up my tiny hut and rest.
Bumble, I hope you don't mind, but is it okay to take us to the wizards? They might have a few questions for you, and then we promise we'll take you back to your mom.
You know, he might be confused when you just tell him about the wizards?
They they'll help you. They're gonna help everyone.
You have so much faith in them.
As long as we're not going back to Waterdeep.
Oh,
Why
no.
not?
We're not bringing you back there. We might go back. Because we're stupid like that.
Aren't you Oakhurst?
It takes you about an hour and a half. So, probably just before midnight, you guys arrive into
Oh
Oakhurst.
god. Can we do the talking tomorrow? I'm sure you wanna have a good meal and get to sleep in a comfortable thing. Maybe take a bath.
You guys can go ahead and take a break. I'll go talk to the wizards and tell them what happened.
Yeah.
Erky might be around.
Erky is currently asleep in his cot. And he seems
Reasonable.
to be alone in the command tent.
Adorable. I'll just get someone to. What? Brain fart.
I was gonna tickle Erky and wake him up.
Yeah, you do that. I'm just gonna stop talking and thinking.
Yeah. He tickles Erky and he's like, "Oh, Timora."
Hey!
He's like, oh, hey, Selbus. I was having
Hey.
a nice dream. I wasn't talking, was I?
No, you weren't. Erky, we have some news. We brought a survivor here. His name is Bumble, and I don't know if you're too tired, but he needs some help because he's starving.
Ah, well, bring the man to here. Well, we can get some food in.
Do you know where the wizards are?
I think they were trying to fix the tower or something. And actually, when you did fly into town, you could vaguely see that the tower is not completely on its side, but it's more like at a maybe 30, 40 degree angle now. It looks really inappropriate.
I'm gonna go and talk to Harper.
Yeah, Harper is currently standing underneath the tower, like raising his hands up. Brow is sweating. Elminster's just kind of sitting in a chair, drinking.
He's a terrible person.
So I show up and I kick Yellow Wizard. I can never pronounce his name. Not Harper, he's doing some work. Hey,
Elminster.
Slacker. Elminster, Slacker. I have some news for you guys. We had bad news. We didn't get our mission done. We couldn't capture any of the fish people, but we brought a survivor. We can you guys can question him in the morning. Right now he's exhausted, he's tired, and he's really hungry. Yeah, the place seems to be defended by these turrets that turn into evil vines that try to kill us. I pretty much
Could you
recount
draw
everything.
them for me.
Sure. Do you have a piece of paper?
Yeah. He hands you a piece of paper, you sketch out the terror. He's like, oh, this is a lot worse than I thought it might be.
Of course it is. Jasper says to herself.
Those turrets are typically weapons the Illithid deploy. Do you know what the Illithid are?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't.
Right. Jasper, would you care to explain?
I'm taking a bath. I don't wanna... They eat your brain, sort of.
Okay. Well, if you're off taking a bath, then Elminster will tell you that the Illithid are an ancient evil race. So old that they've even forgotten where they've come from. Typically, we on the surface refer to them as the ancient enemy. Better known as mind flayers.
They're nasty.
Also, I am troll grinning so hard.
What?
Nothing. Stranger Things, Season 2. Watch it now.
Oh, yes.
It's awesome.
I haven't watched it yet. Because I might want to watch it with my brother, but days are noisy.
Indeed. So, basically, Illithids are a race of evil squid people that live underground. They eat brains, they dominate races that they consider lesser, and here's a hint, they consider everyone a lesser race. They employ mind control, and they're pretty much the worst thing of all of the things.
Yeah, one of the worst things. Okay, so it's possible that the Sanguine are being mind controlled at the moment.
Well, this is terrible news, and there's no way we can go back in there. They're already on the alert that we tried to get in twice, going through the sewers. We can't go into the sewers because that's where the vines are. So, and overhead, over above, you know, they're looking at us. They're gonna be looking above, and no, I don't know what else we can do.
Could go.
Yeah, this is
straight
really
to the mouth.
a really shit time.
For
Indeed.
all everything.
Like, it would be one thing if we could get Mirabar and Neverwinter to send their armies.
They don't have armies.
Yeah, that seems to be a big problem right now. And also, some sort of world-ending demon.
Maybe we should just focus on one thing.
Elminster agrees, to which he opens more bottles.
That's not the one thing I was talking about. Your magic, get us a boat. Or better, teleport us to the where were we going? Jolt. My brain really wanted to say Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. Suddenly, you find yourself in a Stygian universe.
Yeah, that's not a place I want to be in. I don't want to be in an ancient monster god creature.
You know, you people are really needy.
Well,
Before you finish your sentence, he snaps his fingers and you find yourself in a blistering hot jungle.
oh, for fuck's sake! I'm in a towel.
A second later, the bath appears.
I don't need the bath. I need my stuff.
Yeah, that's gonna take longer. I think this is a good place to end the session for the day.
Yeah, poor Jasper is really tired. And Max.
I don't want to get
actually-
too far ahead without half of our players, and I think we had a good time.